Today we are going to be taking a look at another Cataclysm weapon, the Lightning Rod. Now I'll be honest with you guys, this review took a while because I was trying to figure out ways to make this weapon work and how to improve upon it. So today we have a solid review for it, as well as some playstyles and possible roles that you could be looking for. This is a very situational weapon which requires some understanding of the weapon's mechanism to even appreciate what it does. It is a Volt caster, which means it falls in the same line with weapons such as Jarrah's Wrath and Flashfire. My current role has a 9,458 electric damage, and that can be a downside to a lot of people considering that some of us want physical damage instead of elemental. It fires at 120 RPM, has 4 ammo in the magazine, 25 range, which is not bad, and that is basically what we have in terms of base stats. As you can already see, it has a very low ammo capacity, so you should be looking for roles with ammo perks, and you should also make use of Volt caster components on your javelin and a Volt caster sigil. Those things will make your life a lot easier because not only will you be getting some extra ammo in return, you will also be getting better damage. But if you don't want to use those sigils or you don't have those components, then you want to look for roles with Volt damage and weapon damage. This means it takes less ammo to kill certain targets. Now what this weapon does is it charges up and fires a ball of electricity. Wherever the ball stops, it will call down lightning at that spot immediately. The ball is not crazy fast, but it is fast enough to get to targets quickly. And with enough use, you will learn to gauge your shots and predict the movement of your targets. So what makes the Lightning Rod special? Since it's going to be competing against weapons that are easy to understand for a lot of players. Well, Lightning Rod Ball latches onto enemies, and it is also a very good detonator if you use it right. This also calls for some unique and special setups whenever you're using this weapon. You can prime enemies with other weapons or abilities and then keep on latching onto enemies to detonate them, which is something that I found really fun. And this can also be useful when you're going against certain bosses. You can see my storm right here. My special keeps my targets in place, and once I hit them with this, I can create an AoE combo explosion. Now with that said though, this is not a weapon that you want to use for trash mobs or low level enemies or any enemy under a boss level. And that may sound crazy to a lot of people. However, this is because you will run out of ammo really quick. And this is a target specific weapon. It is great for those who like to play the support role, maybe your support interceptor, your support storm, or maybe even a support colossus. However, it doesn't have a wide range of playstyles that you can pick from when you're using this weapon. This also leads to the downside. The low magazine and the low explosion radius is a downside for me. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, but that is one thing that I saw that this weapon could really improve on. But other than that, it is a great weapon in the right hands and with the right build. But if you don't want to compromise for any of those things that I mentioned earlier, then you might want to pick a different weapon. The gameplay that you see in the background is a GM3 Stronghold, and I had to play differently because I'm using this weapon. Now I will say I haven't picked up the Storm Javelin in a long time, but after a couple of hours using them, I got back to my usual groove, and I have to say I really enjoyed using this weapon. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you find this informative and interesting as well. Let me know what you think about this weapon down below in the comment section. Thank you once again. I'll see you in the next one.